Hey, Ale. How can I help?
Jump in the buggy. I'll tell you the story on the way. Ramiro was looking through old things at his padre's home last week, and he found this photo. He gave it to me, said I might enjoy it, but I don't think he realized what it was. My friend, what would you say are the two most important things in Mexican culture?
Family and food? Family and art? Family and music?
Close. Familia and the Volkswagen Beetle. VOCHO is the Mexican nickname. My bisabuelo Fernando was the first Torres to own one. And thanks to that photo, I think I know where it is.
Seriously? Let's go find it. So, tell me about him.
Bisabuelo means great-grandfather. But in the family, he's just Papa Fernando. We never met, but everyone says I'm exactly like him. Loca por autos. You have to understand, in Mexico, a VOCHO is like the family member that lives in your garage. Papa Fernando loved that car to death. And I think Muerte finally came for it on a muddy road near here. He took one last photo and left it there. So, that's where we're going. If you can find it, I can get it running again.
I really hope we can save him.
Let's get up into the hills. Look for a turnoff. There should be a road or a track. Aquí! Just like in la foto. Look around. This is definitely the place. But, no sé, why would Papa Fernando bring the VOCHO up here? The storms can get tremendas.
Let me just get the door.
Está aquí. It's really here. We found it for you, Papa Fernando.
But look at it. I've never seen a beetle like that.
Oh, the weather's closing in. I don't like the look of the roads around here. You drive the truck.
Got it.
I'll have to put in a new batería, plenty of oil, llantas, lo eléctrico. Ooh, this is gonna be hard, even for me.
It's a beetle. Bet it starts first go.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Keep an eye open for roadworks.
The roads look open just now. Maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe not so lucky after all.
Ah, looks like roadworks. Can you find a way past it?
I think I can manage that.
That's one way through.
What are you gonna do with it?
I have muchas ideas. That's the thing about a VOCHO. It's not just a car. It's a lifestyle. Park the truck here. I'll take care of the rest.
What did I tell you? Finding lost cars isn't magic. It takes good luck, hard work, and sometimes a drone.
Ooh, my friend. The hard work is just getting started. Call you soon. Hola. What do you think?
Ah, Very nice. Where's the VOCHO?
Oh, I'm taking my time with it. Don't worry, superstar. Sometimes sock tampoco está tan mal. May the best mecánico win.
Ah, so that's how it is. Okay then.
There is a shorter route. Go straight ahead. You are now following the shorter route.
Anna, whose side are you on, amiga?
Incorrect. There is no fixed route for this encounter. I am providing navigational assistance.
Oh, I'd high-five you if I could, Anna.
You have now returned to the main route.
Hey, well done.
I'll let you get back to the garage. Call me.
Míralo. My abuelita Rosa told me about the first time Papa Fernando saw a Volkswagen Beetle, when they brought them to Mexico in 1954 to race the Carrera Panamericana.
It looks great. Can I?
You bet. I've marked up a nice rally route for you. I'll be your co-driver. Easy left into easy left. Easy right, then easy left. Easy right, don't cut, bend over a jump. Easy right, then over a jump. Over a jump, easy left, don't cut, then surface change. Easy left, then easy right, don't cut. Surface change, into easy left. Easy right, then water. Over a jump, into water, then very hard right. Whew, brilliant run. Well done. Can you imagine taking this 3,000 kilómetros across Mexico back in the 50s? Papa Fernando said it was proof the VOCHO could do anything.
He sounds like a great guy. I wish I'd known him.
What do you think? Mi tío Victor told me Papa Fernando used to race around Guanajuato, before street scene, before Horizon, before they even called it Gymkhana.
It looks great. Can I?
You bet. This is a great area for some Gymkhana. I've set up a course. Show me what you and the VOCHO can do. Right, ándale. I've started the timer.
Let's do this.
When I was working on it, I found some mounting bolts up on the chassis. I think he was messing with the ride height somehow. Not sure why yet, but he was way ahead of his time with his car. La rampa ahead! Fly, VOCHO? Fantastic driving. Feel free to, stop. I really wonder what he was trying to do with his car. I'll get you back up on the lift and have another look.
Seems like this car really does run in the family.
You have no idea. Some more modifications. I've tried to get it as close as possible to how Papa Fernando and a rally team would have built it.
Really?
What's the problem? You don't think they would have taken a little modern technology if it made the VOCHO go faster? Just get in and hang on.
Understood.
Rowdy set. I'll call out waypoints as we go. Are you ready for a time trial?
I'm ready for anything in this.
Waypoint 1, ándale!
Check.
Hey, watch the body work. I just feel that. Nice slide. Nice. Next waypoint is up now.
Got it.
100 meters. Turn right. In 400 meters. Turn left.
When I had it up on the lift, there was so much damage on the under tray. When Papa Fernando raced his VOCHO, he raced it hard. I replaced the tray and rebuilt the shocks. Should be good. How's it handling?
It's good. Busy now, though.
Got another waypoint for you.
On it.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Last waypoint, vamos.
I'm going.
In 200 meters. Turn left. Recalculating route. In 400 meters. Turn left.
And across the finish line. Whew. Nice drive, my friend. I couldn't find a driver named Fernando Torres in the records for the Baja 500 or the Baja 1000. But that doesn't mean he didn't enter.
What about the Dakar?
Africa is a long way for a little VOCHO. Maybe that was just a story he told to Uncle Oscar and the other kids in the family. I know I would have sat and listened to him for hours.
Official or not, he must have been quite a racer.
Sí, he was. Vamos. Hey there, ready to do a jump?
Always.
Judging by the clawing I found on the under tray, it's not the first time this VOCHO has jumped off something.
Can't wait. Got a rip for me?
It's lady. Go. Fantastic! Wow. You okay?
Yeah, actually. I kind of want to go again. Oh, well, another time, though.
Papa Fernando was a daredevil. De veras. He definitely got into some trouble in his day. And the VOCHO wasn't inocente either.
He was just testing his capabilities, Ale. You can understand that.
You know, you're right. This is what good mechanicos do. I'm headed back to the garage. Speak soon. I've done a bit of work on this. I think it's gonna be pretty quick.
It looks quick.
And there's a speed camera just up the road.
Ooh, I like what you're thinking.
The route's lady. Ándale, vamos.
This thing can really go. How did you come up with this idea?
It wasn't my idea. I mean, not entirely. When I was cleaning out the engine, I found scoring around the air filters. My Papa Fernando had been widening them to improve the aspiration. He didn't have a turbo to put in.
But you obviously did.
Yup. Like it?
This is utterly wild. I love it.
Just keep it on the road, okay? Speed cameras ahead. Go for it.
Got it.
That's it! Brilliant! You okay?
I think I left my teeth behind. I love this car.
You better go back and find them then. I'll call you soon. Take a look at this.
I like it. I don't understand it, but I like it.
Get in and I'll explain.
Ale. Hey, VOCHO?
I only changed the wheel angle and suspension a little. Okay, I changed the suspension a lot.
I can't wait to try it.
Let's start with a tour of Guanajuato. Don't worry about the tires, I have spares.
I wonder if your Papa Fernando ever did this kind of thing.
Maybe. Maybe even on these streets. Que dice? We'll never know. Let's see some more smoke. Your amigo Roberto would be proud.
Ah! Robert Glenn! How is...
Que chido! Bring it in and let's get you those new tires. You look like you had fun with that. But wow, I'm really gonna need new tires.
Yeah, I got a bit carried away.
Don't worry about it. I've got loads of spares back at the shop. Talk soon. Ah, just in time. We're ready for you.
Yeah?
I really wanted to see what this car can do, agility-wise. So I built you a challenge course. Want to give it a shot?
Definitely.
I thought so. Get in. I'll get you up to speed. We've set up a bunch of ramps and obstacles all around here. Follow your route and get through it as fast as you can. fantastic. That was quite the show. I'm going to need to feel a couple of dents, but that's the good thing with a VOCHO. You just get your hammer and some hot water.
This is a great car. Your great-granddad would have loved to have seen it, I'm sure.
Definitely. A pity we can't show him. Never mind, get out of here. I'll call you soon. Original condition, just like when it rolled out of La Fábrica in the 60s. You like it?
That's a classic look. What about the upgrades, though?
Don't worry, all the upgrades are safe. We can put them back on anytime. I wanted to take a nice picture of the car.
Ah, yes. Natural habitat of the VOCHO.
This was the first Beetle in my family, but it wasn't the last. I owned one, Ramiro owned one. Maybe... this sounds stupid, but maybe we carry the spirit of our Papa Fernando with us, you know? Or maybe it's just a Mexican thing.
That's really nice, Alejandra. Probably a Mexican thing too, though.
Definitely a Mexican thing. Come on, get the photo already. If it was in black and white, it could be Papa Fernando on race day. Me encanta. I want to say muchísimas gracias for everything. We always put Papa Fernando's picture on the ofrenda for Dia de los Muertos. This year, I'll have a lot to say to him.
Tell him the VOCHO is in safe hands.
It will be. Papa Fernando says the VOCHO belongs to me now. I can do whatever I want with it. So, I'm giving it to you.
What? Ale, no.
Just promise you'll always bring it back to my garage. Now get out of here. Papa Fernando and I have some ideas to work on. I'll call you. I took off all the mods and extras, just like the day Papa Fernando bought it in 1963. Puro VOCHO original.
Still one of the coolest looking cars ever.
¿Verdad? Now, let's take it back.
So long as we don't lose it again.
This was wonderful. Not just all the VOCHO stunts and races, connecting with mi familia and Papa Fernando. When we're driving this car, it really feels like he's here with us, no? I'm going to hang his picture right next to the one we take so he can always watch over me in el taller.
I understand. I really appreciate you sharing this with me.
It's nothing, really. I'm sure he'd have liked you too. Vamos, let's get the photo while we still have the light.
VOCHO? This is the place.
Perfecto. When you took a photo here, it was the end. But for us, it's just the beginning. I want to say muchísimas gracias for everything. We always put Papa Fernando's picture on the ofrenda for Dia de los Muertos. This year, I'll have a lot to say to him.
Tell him the VOCHO is in safe hands.
It will be. Abuela Rosa says her papa would want the VOCHO to go to a racer just like him. And I agree. So, it's yours now.
What? Ale, no.
Just promise you'll always bring it back to my taller. Now get out of here. You have a Hall of Fame to enter. That should give Papa Fernando and I time to work on more ideas.
So, what do you have planned, Ale?
Nada. Well, I did get a hold of a bare VW Beetle chassis, and I have built something from scratch. Papa Fernando would probably think I've gotten a little bit loca.
And you've got a Koenigsegg here too, because
Because we're going to race them, of course. This time I get stuck, and don't hold anything back.
you're on.
What did you think of my hyper VOCHO?
I think you set this whole thing up just so you can say Hyper VOCHO.
Maybe I did. If you like, bring your VOCHO down to the auto show sometime, and I'll show you how to customize it.
Brilliant! Well done. Oh, and mi familia has organized a small exhibit of Papa Fernando's things at the outpost. You should take un vistazo.
He sounds like a great guy. I wish I'd known him.
Dun,